not having a car, I think, was one of the biggest obstacles when I aged out of the foster care system. And when I did get to college, I did see, I went to a predominantly white institution. And so when I did see some of my peers with newer cars and all that, and I was just like, wow, these guys seem to be doing, fine, or, just, doing great, and seem to have, some of their struggles or worries, taken care of by their parents. I could analyze that and see it, while I was a young man, a young boy, I still say so, at 19, 20, in college at UNO. Also, another obstacle at that time was when I was about 17 or 18, I I have to, I mean, I'm being very honest when I say this. I don't think I fully grasped the value or the importance of having a job and what that, was, or what that meant. I mean, I had known people to work jobs and, do things like that, but I don't think I understood the value of a job and, working the job, a very long time, or, anything like that. At one point, I got a job at Enterprise Rental Car, and the Enterprise Rental Car places was over in Carter Lake, Iowa. So Omaha's airport is in Carter Lake, Iowa. So there was a time while I was still a student, even though I had bought my first car, I was still trying to work at Enterprise Rental Car. It was not the easiest job. It was very repetitive. I mean, it was only paying me, I think, like $8.50 an hour. So not much more than the federal minimum wage at that time. Sometimes I would catch the city bus from my university to downtown Nebraska. I think the furthest I could go to was 16th Street. There was when I got downtown, there was no other transportation mechanism or system that would bring you from 16th in Omaha over into Carter Lake, Iowa, which my job was near the Enterprise Rental Car. And so there were a couple of times in the heat, heat of the summer, June, July, that I was going to just quit my job and, not show back up, or I was going to walk over to Carter Lake, Iowa. So I chose the latter. I chose to walk over to Carter Lake, Iowa, and, the blistering heat. And actually the distance from walking there, it's a pretty decent walk. I mean, it's pretty significant. So I know one time I did get to work, and all my little thumbs at the top here were a bit swollen. And I think that was just from, walking all the way from downtown over to Carter Lake, Iowa. Even though I was trying to make or keep the job and make money, I didn't really have any money aside to even put in my car to get me back and forth to work. And I feel that, some of my peers, I feel like their parents, would say, okay, well, I'll take you for a while and, save up your money. And now, when you have enough, you can basically depend on yourself to, get back and forth, but in managing that. So there was nothing like that for me. I remember I had friends, pick me up one time because I didn't have a way to get back to Omaha from Carter Lake, Iowa. I mean, if I could have gotten something closer, obviously I would have, but that was an opportunity that was available to me through someone I knew. So I took it.